Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Angela and this is my precious yarnery, but I'm not in the yarnery today again. I do have yarn to show, but this is kind of like what's going on. Let me fix, I think we're crooked here. I'm sitting in the living room. There we go. I just got back from Walmart. I wasn't planning on going to Walmart. I thought I had everything I needed. See, I was on Lynette's Charm Grammys, and I will try and link them below. And Nancy, she's got yarn too, on their channel last night. Now, to me, it was late. It started at 9 o'clock my time. I'm in bed, guys, and usually I fall asleep. I try to stay up to watch a little bit of it, and then I fall asleep. But I went on, Nancy asked me like a week and a half ago to go on her channel, go on the live. And I was like, yeah, sure. But then we both forgot until the day. But anyways, I got on. I didn't take a nap. I should have took a nap. Next time. I told Lynette today, next time I'm taking a nap. I need the coffee today, guys. Really bad. I know it's rude. I'm sorry. Have to have it. It's a need. It's not a want. It's a need. Especially today. So we were discussing, and I was pretty quiet, and everybody's like, why is she so quiet? Guys, when I get tired, that's how I am. I'm just really quiet. I don't talk, and I kind of felt like a fool, and I didn't want to interrupt them because this is their channel, and I have a bad habit of interrupting people sometimes, and I really watch that. Anyways, I had so much fun. The two ladies are just fantastic, and they always make me, I think this is the second time, but they make me feel very welcome. So after what we were talking about, a boggy Christmas blanket on there. So I was like, yeah, sure, we can do it. Give me a week. And then then I realized that, yeah, they want me to do this. And listen, I was half asleep. I didn't express how honored I was for them to want me to do that, because they could have went to anybody. They know a lot of people. And it just makes me feel good. You know what I mean? It makes me feel good. Those two make me feel good. So anyways, it is quite the honor to do this. But afterwards, we talked till midnight, my time. And when I get tired, I'm just like zoned out. I get zoned out. But I think I did okay last night. So we talked about it. I said, well, if I'm going to do, I want to get yarn that most people can get. So what we decided on is like mainstay yarn, because you can go to Walmart. It's cheap yarn. It's good yarn, and great yarn in that. I mean, I do have Christmas yarn, but I think I got Big Twist in there, and I got to show you that yarn room one day. Yeah. The other yarn room, Nancy told me, because I told Nancy I want to kind of redo it because I got a lot of empty shelves, and I need to move things around. She said, do it on camera. She told me. So I think I'm going to do that. It's just hard because I got to go up and down a ladder and everything. Whatever. We can do it, right? We can do it. So let me know if you're interested in that, me trying to rearrange my shelves and that, because I've been going through a lot of yarn lately. Did I tell you I have, starting today, I'll have 4 whips going? 4 whips. That's not me. And tomorrow, maybe I'll do a video. I'm only going to do this video today. I know. I'm going to do a whip. I'm going to do a video on what my whips are. I mean, why not? I think you guys might be interested to see what I'm doing. I think so. So but right now I'm going to put everything down and work on this blanket. I want it to be very special. I want it to be easy. I do not want it to be an yarn eater. I want it to be easy, and I want it to be so everyone can do it. Beginner friendly. This is my intentions. I've already talked to Kimmy about it a little bit today. So yeah, so I went, and they didn't have, so I thought Red Heart and Nancy's the one who said Mainstay. So, and I mean, Mainstay, we get some, but we don't get a lot. But I'm going to show you what I got, and you tell me if it's good or not. I mean, you can use any yarn. Absolutely use any yarn, or just one yarn, or not Christmas yarn, or I just got colors. I couldn't get the Christmas, the Christmas colors in one ball, the variegated one. But let me show you what I got. Maybe. And I've never bought so much yarn at hold on. We have to wait because this one was very upset with me that I left today, and she's like been up and down all day. She's the sweetest little girl in the whole wide world. She's giving me the side eye. Oh, she still likes me. So yeah, I have not bought so much yarn at Walmart ever. Okay. Girl, you can't. She's like, no, and she's pawing at me. So I got 3 different colors, and it's colors that you can get in any brand, any yarn. You can get it at Ice Yarn. See, I do have these colors in Ice Yarn, and I do have some in Big Twist, but I wanted to make sure it was accessible to try for most people. And I mean, if you're across the pond, you know what to get, right? And you can do any colors at any brand. I chose, Nancy wanted, she didn't want, she just, she suggested Mainstay. Now, I just put a blanket out there for Boggy Creek, a tutorial. Very easy. I'm trying to move her. Very easy, but, you know. Okay, so this is the shopping bag I use. Can you see it? It's big. So it's full of yarn. And I've never bought so much. Okay, so let's start with the Christmas colors, and I'll show you what else I got. Now I got, I think, 2 balls of the white. I think, yeah. 3 balls of the green and 3 balls of the red. I think these are going to be fine for Christmas colors. I'll figure out. I do have more white at here. That's why I only got 2 balls. I don't know what I'm going to do, and I wanted to make sure I had enough. Now, this Mainstay yarn, it is upside down. It is 397 yards, 363 meters, 7 ounces, 198.4 grams. It's a 4 medium weight, 5.5 knitting needles, 5.5 hook. I'm probably going to use a 6. I'm probably going to use a 6. Now I got the green, which is called green. And I got white, which is called white. Oh, sorry, Bella, am I in your way? And I got the red, which is called red. Now, the red is a little darker than what it's showing, but not much. I think these will be perfect. Like I said, she wants to be covered up. You can use any color and do what you want. I'm very excited about this. Now, I also got a couple other things for. Now, I told her I was already going to get it, so I'm going to show it anyways. These, okay, so, listen, pull my glasses off. These were, I believe, $4 and something Canadian. I think $4.97 Canadian, which, that's good for, how many yards did I say it was? 397 yards, yeah. That's good. So, I got 3 of each except for the white. I only got 2. Now, they only had 1 white out. I thought, okay, I'm going to have to get a big one just because I do have some here, but not a lot. I'm going to have to get a big one Until I lost my concentration. Sorry. I'm going to have to get a big ball because they only had one. But as I was looking at this other yarn, they brought out all the white. And they had black there. Brought out black too. But I only needed the white. Okay, so Nancy has always talked to me about this. Bernat premium yarn. I got her 2 balls of 2 different colors. We get this at Walmart. She can't just get this at Walmart. I believe this is Canadian made. She can get it online, but it's just as easy. It's only $5.97, I believe. Don't quote me. I lost my, listen, I had my receipt in my hand thinking, I'm going to be good. I need this receipt. By the time I got to home, it was gone. I've checked my coat pockets. I've checked my purse. I've checked the bag. It's gone. Anyways, I got her these 2 colors. I really like them. I think she may like them. If not, no, I figure she doesn't have, I don't think she has anything quite these colors. And these are beautiful colors. So this is a 4-weight, medium weight yarn. 5mm knitting needle, 5 hook, 7 ounces, 198 grams. It's 100% acrylic. Let me see the yards. The yards, where are you? Well, I can't. Comes with a pattern. Just, yeah. Oh, there it is. 360 yards, 329 meters, and it was $5 and something. It's very soft. I know Sandy from Crochet Canada, this is her go-to yarn. This is one of her favorite yarns. It's called Bernat Premium. It's from Yarn Inspiration. Yeah. See, I mean, the States can get it, but it was just easier for me to get it, and I'll just ship it to her because I have my blankets to send to her anyways. And after everything Nancy has sent me and everything Nancy has done for me, this is the least I can do. Like, she didn't ask me to do this. I'm just like, girl, I'm going to go get you this yarn because I know you've been talking about it and you wanted to try it. And she likes it. I believe she's had her hands on it. So, yeah. And if she wants anything else, Nancy, all you have to do is tell me. It's there. Okay. So this color is called Storm Blue. Isn't that beautiful? I love this color. And it's not my regular color, but I love this color. I thought she may like this because she's going for the not so pinks and colors right now because, I don't know, but I seen the color she got to make a sweater with from, it's a Karen Cake, and it was browns and that. And I thought, you know what? Her taste is kind of changing, I think. Not changing because she still likes the other colors, but she's coming out of her box, right? And the other color is this green. This is beautiful. I like this color. This is called Sage Mist. So I got 2 of these each for her. And then we were talking about this Wavelength yarn. I just made a sweater cardigan out of it. And I am going to do a tutorial. And I was going to do it this week, but I decided I'm going to do this blanket first for Boggy Creek. And, you know, for those ladies. This is the only color, and I wiped them out. I think I got, let me count. And I know it's not, listen, so there's 2, I got 6. I'm pretty sure it's enough. If not, I will search high and low and send her more. This is the only color they had. They had like 1 or 2 of each colors. This is the only one I could get that had enough for a sweater that I'm pretty sure that it would be enough. Oh, allergies. And I get the itchiness in the ears and the eyes. And listen, you don't want to hear about that. But I got her this color. She'll look awesome in this color. I don't care. She'll look amazing. So this is Bernat Wavelength. Now this was $6 and something a ball. Canadian, guys. Oh my God. So, you know the back of your throat? Oh, yeah. So $6 and something Canadian. Now I went on Yarn Inspiration for the same. Now I could have got her different colors and everything. Looked great while I was in Walmart. I didn't care. It was $10.99 for one of these balls, the same yardage and everything, and I got it for $6 something. That's, you know what? $10.99 Canadian to $6. Let's say it's $6.99 Canadian at Walmart. It's still a better deal to get this at Walmart. Mind you, this is the only color I could get enough of, and I even asked. It's fine. She'll like these. It's purple and pink. Who doesn't like purple and pink together? Anyways, it's a 5 bulky. Now I'm going to do it. I already did a sweater on it with this stuff, and I didn't even know they sold it anymore. Probably because I didn't look. I don't usually, when I go to Walmart, I don't really look. I didn't look for it. I don't know. Didn't see it. I don't know. So 6mm knitting needle, 6mm hook. I believed I used a 6.5 or maybe even a 7 hook. Yeah, maybe. This reminds me a lot of Puzzle, but I believe I like this one better. This yarn better. Don't tell anybody. And I will deny it if you ask me again. No, just kidding. Anyways, this is 100% acrylic, 5-ounce ball, 140 grams, 223 yards, 204 meters. Now, look at that. That's beautiful. That's going to make a beautiful sweater, in my opinion. This one is called Parfait? Perfect? I don't know. Let me see if you can see that. Right there. That's the name of it. So, this is what she's getting. And I think she'll rock this. Oh, she rocks everything. Let me see. So all that yarn. So I got, this was the most expensive, but still way cheaper for me to get it at Walmart than it is for me to get it online. I'm even thinking like, after everything's said and done, I don't know. Anyways, yeah, cheaper for me to ship it to her because it would have cost me to ship it to me or even to her. I don't know. I got 6 of these. Now, I'm sure this will be enough. If not, I will send her more. No big deal. I got all together in the main stain. I got 8 main stain, 4 Bernat, and I think it was 101 something Canadian. Now I can't be certain because I do not have my receipt with me. I don't know what I did with it. Listen. Anyways, yeah, that's about it. Oh, I did some shipping on the week yesterday. Now, the only reason I'm telling you guys is because I want you guys to know what shipping's like for. It's crazy. So when I buy yarn, and especially from Turkey and that, I don't mind paying that shipping because it all evens out. I was doing, what was I doing? Okay, so in Canada, my stitch markers, I was getting the members out there. And I also sent out the Christmas cards and the calendars with them and everything. Now, I know they have to be, and I do those at home, and unless you're in Canada, they told me if you're in Canada, you can do something else. You can use stamps. So, and I only have a couple members that are in Canada, which are fine. I don't care. Perfect. you know, love everybody. It costs me more if I was doing, because you have to send it small package, it would cost me more to send it to Canada. So let's say Sharon, Sharon loves purple. Let's talk her. She's in Toronto, Ontario. It would cost me, I think they said $23. $23. To send it to one of my creators across the pond, it was only $15 for a small package. It's cheaper to send to the States for me than it is to send to Canada. That doesn't seem right. And that ticks me off to no end. Makes me so mad I could spit. Another thing, so I was doing those. I brought them all back except for the ones in Canada. I was doing the Christmas order swap, and I wanted to know if it would be okay just to put it in an envelope, and I was sending a calendar and a card saying it was from Kimmy, both Kimmy and I. I sent a calendar in there just for fun. I mean, if they don't want it, whatever. That's going to cost me. It would, if you were in Canada, and I think I had a couple people in Canada, it was going to cost me like a stamp, which is fine, $1 something for a stamp, which is great, fabulous, love it. But and I showed them because I wanted to be honest, and I wanted to make sure I had no problems, because I had so much trouble with my stitch markers, and it's being sent back, and I wanted to make sure people got them on time. That's, you know, I committed to it. I want to. So they have 2 little yarn ornaments in these envelopes, a Christmas card, which I already had made up, one of my Christmas cards, and what else was there? And a calendar. I have to send that, if it's over the States, I have to send that as a small package. So each one of those are going to cost me $9 to $10 to send to the States. I am okay with that. Because I put a commitment on it. I thought it was so much fun. But shipping is crazy. Shipping is crazy. Now, if I lived in the States, they told me because Canada charges for fuel or something, and the U.S. doesn't. So that's why the U.S. shipping is cheaper, and yeah, I don't know. Anyways, I just have a few to send off because I wanted to bring them home and do it myself on the computer, and that because it's so much easier than standing there at the post office and having them do it. And I don't want to stand there. I don't want to do that. So I'll just do it at home. I'll get Tom to do it at home. Let me just make that clear. So shipping is crazy. Now this month last year, because it's because I have a business membership with Canada Post. I think once a year. Last year I got it, and it was every Tuesday. It was one to the States and one to Canada, free shipping for one package. This year they only did it in Canada. So I did send a couple packages out. This last time, this was the last, I think this is the last one. Maybe next week's the last one. I don't know. I'm sending one to Kimmy because I had a few things that people sent me that I wanted to send her. And I just threw some yarn in there too, right? And I needed to send her ornaments, and I wanted to make sure she got a calendar too, because I love my Kimmy. She wanted one. She's like, I better get one. So, and it was it's from my it was a Hirschner's box. The one I got from Hirschner's for all my neon colors. So it was supposed to be free, but it cost me $6 because it was so big. It didn't weigh a lot because it was mainly yarn, but but that's good. That's good. We can get half the size of box prepaid to send anywhere in Canada for, I think it was $50 now. That's Canadian. I'm talking Canadian money, guys. And I don't mean to complain. I'm just saying that shipping has gone way up again, and it's not fair. I don't know how these small companies can do it. I really don't. And I think I just want everybody to realize that's why these indie dyers and us YouTube channels, like if we sell yarn and that's why, or if we sell anything, that's why it costs so much, because of shipping. You know, just trying to make a buck. Just trying to make a buck. I'm trying to make the money back so I can buy more yarn. That's when when I do my boxes, or when I do mystery bags or whatever. That's all I'm trying to do, is make some money back to buy more yarn. Or the last time for the chicken run, to buy that chicken run. And I tell you, for full disclosure, what I charge for what the shipping will be, approximately, because I take one state, I measure, just to see how much it would approximately cost. Some people pay like a couple bucks more, some people pay a couple bucks less. That's how I do it. It is what it is. So I just round it all off. Everybody pays the same. That's how I do it. And that's how people have to do it. Like, I just don't know how people can keep doing it. Yeah. Now, anyways. And hats off to them. Hats off to them. There's a little blue jay out there. So, yeah, I think that's about it, guys. I mean, I talked a lot. So that's what I'm going to be doing for the next couple days. I think I should get a couple videos out. I'm thinking I may release the shawl pattern. I think that's going to be my next pattern release this week, because this probably won't be released till next week. Because by the time I do the tutorial, I do the pictures for the thumbnail and everything. Yeah. And I'm going to try and make it easy. I have to design it first. I have some ideas, but I have to make sure it works before I just go and do it. And usually, I'll give you a little secret, guys. Usually I just get on and I start filming. And it happens. It just happens. It's in my head. And then at the end, after I made it, I'll show you what you're going to make. That's the video I usually make at the end. Now, the last couple times, that's not what happened. But, yeah, that's what I do. I just wing it around here. I have no idea what I'm doing. I just be completely honest. I have no idea. I just do it. Anyways, I think that's enough blabbering. So let me know what you think. Are you going to try this boggy? Do you want this Boggy Creek blanket? Well, I'm making it anyways, but are you excited about it? Now, just so you know, you can use any yarn you want. This is the yarn I'm going to use, just because I want it to be simple to get. And you don't have to use it for a Boggy Creek blanket. You can use whatever you want. Okay, guys, have a good day. I have to go make more coffee. Oh, did I tell you? I passed my husband. He's working and he was doing a delivery. And I passed him on the road. He didn't see me, but I saw him. And I knew exactly what he was going to do. I had coffee made. So when I came home, I would be able to have a coffee. Hence coffee. He comes home. Well, I'm not here. And he snuck in. He took all my coffee. Well, not at all, but still. He snuck in. I'm going to lock those doors. No. Anyways, that's it. I just, Okay, guys, I am sorry. I'm tired, so I'm blabbering now. I hope to see you all soon. Bye, everyone.